Designation K. 47 had never known silence. From the moment she had emerged from the nutrient cradle aboard the HFY Dominion Warforge, noise defined her existence. Drills barked by overseers, the shriek of plasma cutters, the screams of enemies dying in simulated combat. Her muscles were grown dense and efficient, her reflexes chemically accelerated, her bones reinforced with alien alloys. Every breath, every heartbeat, every neural impulse had been engineered for one purpose:
kill.
She had no childhood, no family, no history. Only directives burned into her mind. Obey. Advance.
Destroy.
When the war against the Terran coalition escalated, K-47 was deployed as part of a boarding wave. The Dominion believed humans were weak, too emotional, too individualistic, too slow to react. K-47 had been designed to prove them right. But the battle did not go as planned. The Terran cruiser Valkyrie's Resolve, commanded by Captain Elias Rourke, fought back with ferocity the Dominion hadn't anticipated. Human Marines adapted mid-fight, changing tactics unpredictably. K-47 cut down dozens, her movements precise and lethal, but an explosion ruptured the deck beneath her. She was thrown into the void of a maintenance bay, systems damaged, armor cracked, weapons lost. When she came back online, alarms echoed faintly. The battle was over, and a human stood in front of her. First contact: mercy instead of execution. Captain Rourke had expected to find another corpse or a self-destructing alien weapon. Instead, he found a warrior kneeling amid twisted metal, her breathing shallow, eyes glowing faintly red as her combat protocols struggled to reboot. His soldiers raised their rifles instantly. "Captain," one Marine said, tense. "She killed half of Delta Squad." Rourke didn't doubt it. He could see the blood, human and alien, staining her armor. But something about her posture made him hesitate. She wasn't attacking. She wasn't even trying to stand. She was waiting. K-47's threat assessment ran constantly, even damaged. The human before her was unarmored, weapon lowered. Probability of immediate execution high. Dominion protocol dictated resistance until termination. But something unexpected happened. The human spoke. "It's over," Rourke said calmly. "You don't have to fight anymore." Her processor stalled. No directive matched that statement. "You are enemy," she rasped, vocal cords strained. "Enemy must be eliminated." Rourke shook his head. "Not today." He turned to his Marines. "Lower your weapons." They stared at him like he'd lost his mind. "Captain, that's an order." Reluctantly, they complied. K-47 watched, confused. No overseer had ever ordered restraint. Mercy was not a tactical variable in her design. "You're damaged," Rourke continued. "We can help you." "Deception," she replied automatically. "Maybe," he said, "but I'm giving you a choice." The word hit her harder than any weapon. Choice. She had no concept for it. Middle. Learning what freedom means. K-47 was secured in a containment chamber aboard the Valkyrie's Resolve, but it was nothing like a Dominion cell. There were no pain fields, no neural suppressors constantly burning into her mind. Instead, there was quiet. Space. Time. And humans. Engineers examined her not as a weapon, but as a being. Doctors argued over her physiology, fascinated rather than cruel. No one struck her for hesitation. No one punished her for asking questions, at least once she learned how to ask. Captain Rourke visited often. "You don't have to call me Commander," he told her one day. "What should I call you?" she asked. "Elias is fine." Names mattered to humans. She noticed that. Hers was only a designation. Do I have a name? She asked hesitantly. Rourke paused. Do you want one? The question echoed inside her mind long after he left. Over weeks, her combat routines slowly quieted. Without constant orders, without pain conditioning reinforcing obedience, something else surfaced: curiosity. She watched humans interact, joke, argue, forgive. They disobeyed orders when they thought it was right. They questioned their leaders openly. They were inefficient. They were free. One night cycle, she asked Rourke, "Why did you not kill me?" He leaned against the viewport, stars drifting beyond. Because you were made into a weapon. That doesn't mean you chose to be one. The idea unsettled her. Freedom, she said slowly. Is this what you offered me? Yes, he replied. Or at least the chance to earn it. Earn, she asked. I did not commit crimes by choice. He met her gaze. That's something the courts will debate. But I'll stand for you. I'll argue that you deserve autonomy.
Autonomy.
Another foreign word. Yet something inside her, something never programmed, wanted it. Conflict. The galaxy pushes back. The Dominion demanded her return. To them, K-47 was property. A lost asset. A weapon stolen by humans. They accused the Terran coalition of war crimes, of biological theft. Human politicians were divided. She's too dangerous, some argued. An engineered killer trained from birth. Others countered, if we execute her, we prove the Dominion right, that strength is all that matters. K-47 was aware of every debate. Transparency was another human trait she struggled to understand. Dominion decisions were never discussed in front of weapons. One day, she confronted Rourke. If my presence causes conflict, she said, termination would be logical. He slammed his hand against the bulkhead.
No, don't say that.
You taught me logic, she replied quietly. I calculate outcomes. And I'm telling you, he said, softer now, that you matter beyond calculations. The words struck deeper than any blow she'd ever received. When Dominion agents attempted a covert retrieval, boarding the station and slaughtering civilians, K-47 acted without orders. She intercepted them, disarmed them, incapacitated them with controlled force. No executions. No excess. When it was over, she stood shaking, uncertain. I fought, she said to Rourke afterward, but not as they made me. He smiled faintly. That's called choosing. Transformation. From weapon to person. The tribunal lasted weeks. Testimonies were given. Footage reviewed. Psychologists testified that K-47 demonstrated independent moral reasoning, something the Dominion claimed was impossible. In her final statement, she spoke haltingly but clearly. I was created to kill, she said. I did not choose this. When given choice, I chose restraint. I chose protection. If that is not proof of freedom, then freedom does not exist. Silence filled the chamber. The ruling came at last. K-47 was granted sentient status under Terran law. She was free, not owned, not commanded.
Free.
Captain Rourke was there when it happened. For the first time, she smiled, not as a combat reflex, but as a genuine expression. I need a name, she said afterward. He nodded. Any ideas? She considered the stars beyond the viewport. I choose Kara. A simple name. A human-style name. It felt right. Ending. Humanity's quiet strength. Years later, Kara stood not as a prisoner or a weapon, but as a Terran coalition envoy, advocating for the rights of engineered beings across the galaxy. Her presence alone forced empires to reconsider how they treated those they created for war. The Dominion never forgot her. They feared her, not because she was lethal, but because she proved something dangerous. That even a perfect weapon could choose peace.